When I first joined this team 10 years ago, they didn't have any identity whatsoever. The one thing that we worked was to create an identity.
It's all about commitment. You commit to the team and commit to winning. And that's what we're doing.
If you look at the pictures here, everything is about winning. So that's why we are here, and that's why everybody's excited.
They're a winning franchise. They've won 2 Stanley Cups. That's all they care about here.
I think with the acquisitions this summer, it puts that emphasis back on the Stanley Cup. Anything short of that is failure.
It's a long year. There's a lot of media hype about us going all the way, and we're excited to start the season.
We're coming after him, baby! Who are you thinking? Hit him, buddy! Hit him! Shoot it! Yes! Now, Mikey!
It's an organization from top to bottom that takes pride in winning, and we're all fortunate to be here.
So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. No, nothing else matters.
This season is all about winning. There's nothing else.
We don't win this game! Our dreams are shattered!
All we can do is put you in position to win. If I tell you to go out there naked, you do it.
It's you or the other guy. Win, you live, lose, you die.
Go out there and beat Army.
I'm doing the same things I wanted to do when I was 5, 6, and 7. I'm playing games.
You ready to outwork them? Put your balls on the line, I'll compete, and we'll get out of here with 2 points, all right?
1!
The September sun once again surrenders to the might of the Rockies. Yet in the foothills of these mountains, a glow of optimism surrounds a hockey club with expectations, appropriately enough, a mile high.
Obviously, we're very excited about this group. I think it's a special group, not only from the talent that this group brings, but also, more importantly, I think what kind of person that each of them are.
So I just fill all this up.
Yeah, thank you.
Right there. There are a lot of new players in our locker room. Let's face it, we made a lot of changes over the summer.
Where are you from?
From Vancouver.
From Vancouver, number 9, center or forward, left wing.
North Vancouver, number 9, left wing. Hi, I'm Paul Kariya.
No, you don't say hi. Well, you know what? It'd probably be better in your case because it'll be the first actual time that people get to see it.
As soon as Kariya and Selanne joined our club, everyone said, hey, this might be the last chance that a group of players of this caliber get to play on the same team in an NHL city. So we're very confident that this group will mix and blend together into what we expect it to be.
First of all, I'd like to welcome you all to camp. Obviously, we're all excited as a coaching staff to get the season underway. Our expectations for our organization are always the same here in Colorado, and that's to win the Stanley Cup. So when we show up to the rink, make sure we're all business. No shortcuts. The discipline is being on time, being prepared to put in the effort that it takes to be a good teammate, to be part of something that's going to be real special here.
There was such a letdown when they lost to Minnesota in the playoffs last year. They were noticeably distraught.
They've got to have an empty, sick feeling in the middle of their stomachs right now.
What can we say? I mean, bottom line, we didn't play good enough to win. That's just the way it is.
I don't know what kind of scale you're looking at. I mean, how can you explain how much it hurts?
That laid the groundwork for this season in the sense of there was a definite feeling that they had something to make up for, both to prove Tony Granato's coaching capability and also to prove that this franchise still has the Stanley Cup set as the holy grail and that nothing else would suffice.
Number 8, Teemu, look at this, Teemu.
In the first scrimmage, seeing them all on the ice, it was stunning and even surprising to understand what they were capable of.
Yeah, you go! Over! Hey!
I didn't realize how intense Paul really was until I played in the camp with him. One of those guys that goes as hard as he can every shift. Teemu comes in and puts a real high emphasis on himself to try to contribute for the team, help the team win.
Who's going to take the puck?
Keep it to me. You're seeing how each one of those guys became a star. They're all different in their superstar way, but it's funny to see them all work together.
What's up, boys? Here's Paul.
I mean, we had a good team before, but you get these guys. I mean, they've been two of the best goal scorers in the 90s, and they've been unbelievable. So it's good players on the papers, but hard work wins the cup, not just talent.
Look at this. Who's taller right now?
When the ball gets up, he's like this. Let's go.
There's no question that it's unique that you have two individuals like Paul and Teemu who found themselves unrestricted.
It's going to be a long year. Long year. It's already started.
We are flattered that players of the caliber of Paul Kariya and Teemu Selanne made a decision to want to join our organization and try to win a Stanley Cup with this team.
Who came up with the plan to kind of reunite, and when did you guys approach the Avs?
When it's a racing game, we tried to find out what place we would have most fun, and Colorado was the #1 choice, and we went to find out that it's even possible.
For us, the easy part was to say no until they were able to make their decision and join us within our financial limits.
Now, you took the bigger pay cut to come here, so does he owe you?
He was supposed to give me a Porsche to drive.
It's coming, don't worry, bro.
The Porsche is coming.
The Porsche is coming, apparently. I haven't seen it yet, but we'll see.
Being part of an off-season that included the arrival of Paul Kariya and Teemu Selanne is enough to make every other newcomer practically invisible, even if you're 6'7", 250 pounds.
The thing that we added with Peter, obviously his size and his toughness. A big body like that, that's a physical presence that not many teams have.
Unfortunately, that presence was immediately erased by a major knee injury in camp.
You get to a new team, and the only way you really can become a really good teammate is to be playing. And to come right off the bat and not be able to perform, it's been very frustrating.
When it was clear that Peter Worrell would not be ready to play for a long time, they understood they needed a guy like Jim Cummins, and that really enhanced his chances.
This could be like a good feel story, You're out of the league for a year, you come back.
For an opportunistic, tough guy hungry for a comeback, the door was wide open, and Cummins came in swinging.
First day of camp, you have to make an impression, and he did. And to not play in a year, and like as he says, just hang around Starbucks every day and work out. It's a good story, and he's done his job. He's filled that role for our team.
Not playing last year, I couldn't expect to go anywhere. All I wanted was a chance to get back, and you play hockey. This is my job. This is my livelihood, and I don't have a plan B. This is what I do, and to get back to NHL was priority #1. But getting back with a team like this is like it's a chance of a lifetime. It's seriously it's unbelievable. I went from not playing to now I'm on the Avalanche.
He didn't get a free hand here. He worked hard, and he did his job, and he made the roster because of himself.
Let's start from the first game. They're not going to beat us. We know that. This team's worked hard. If you look around and see what you got next to you, something special here. Let's start off the right way here tonight, all right? Come on, boys.
9 division championships. I mean, that's pretty consistent at being right at the top.
Come on, boys. We got work to do here, boys. We got work to do. Paul, Joe, Teemu, you guys are up.
Sakic in front, a shot, and a save by Leighton. Now Selanne to Kariya. Great move! He scores! Oh, thank you! Thank you! Welcome, Paul Kariya. Selanne back for a foot. Right on goal, he scores! Sakic across, he scores! He scores!
clubs around the National Hockey League going, oh boy.
I'm coming, don't worry. You want to go? Don't give me the whatever. Like I changed your diaper 6 years ago.
Let's go. And now we have a fight. Jim Cummins and Strudwick.
Strudwick's a lot bigger, but we see Cummins over the years. He's a character player. He knows his role, and he will give it to you every night.
And that is the end of the game. The Avs win 5-0.
You know, either I fight that guy or he might run one of our guys through the boards. I look back and say, I should have fought him. So, good first game, you know. Good guys got their goals and just shut out.
I thought Teemu and Paul, along with Joe, I think it made Joe. I think he had the big smile on his face since July 3rd, since those guys signed. So all in all, for the first game, it was a pretty good effort.
Avalanche down 3-1. Avalanche need a little spark, John. Now turned over by Sakic. Look out, the Bruins. Thornton wide open. They score. Knuble on a turnover, and it's 4-1.
3 out of 4 games the Avalanche have lost now. And it just hasn't been the kind of start everybody expected from the Avalanche.
This was not in the brochure.
No, this is clearly a work in progress, and they're discussing that right now. The Avs are having a closed-door team meeting as we speak.
Team meeting 5 games into the season.
Well,
it's really not in the brochure.
Definitely not, and we're telling everybody not to panic.
Simple. You guys aren't getting the message, boys. We, as a team, are not getting the message. Someone tell me I'm wrong right now. I'll listen to what you say, but I think we're our teammates.
You know, when you have to do it, you do it. You don't want to do it all the time, and it's just part of the game. We just want to make sure that we all held ourselves accountable in the dressing room and not let this pressure that the media is putting on us build up and overemphasize on it or make it an issue. We just want to stay focused on our game.
I want to win. So if you got a problem with me saying it and holding everyone accountable here and say, well, let's be positive. I am being positive because you know what? I love running. I'm having the most fun I've ever had in my career with this bunch of guys in here. We figure it out, boys. Let's figure it out, man.
We played a horrible game. We just can't go out there and throw our sticks on the ice and expect to win. We have to outwork the other team, and when we do that, we're going to get a lot of wins. But when we play lackadaisical like that, we're going to have some trouble. So, it was a good wake-up call for us.
Following Tuesday night's loss to Boston, Colorado called a players-only team meeting. Now they have a new player in Steve Konowalchuk. The move made necessary by the news that Kariya is out indefinitely with a sprained right wrist. Avs sent Bates Battaglia to Washington to get the Capitals captain.
I think everyone feels it's a great opportunity here. It's definitely what I played for my whole career, to get a chance, a legitimate chance to win the Stanley Cup, and I'm excited to be here and have that opportunity.
After the 4-4 start, we were a little sluggish. Pierre came to us, said Konowalchuk was available, and all the coaches smiled and said, "You got to get him." And Pierre's track record, he hit the jackpot again for us.
Fortunately, we have some very astute people involved at the organizational level. Yeah, whenever they come to me and they want my support, I'm going to be right there for them, and I think that's fortunate that this opportunity presented itself.
4-4, I guess that's a higher expectation. This team's too talented to be a 500 team.
Well, we've been up and down. So this is a pretty big game for us. You take away the festivities, it's a huge game for us. So just excited to get it going, get the festivities started.
It was no surprise that Patty was going to retire someday. As an organization, we knew that day was going to come. There's never going to be another Patrick Waugh, just like there's not going to be another Wayne Gretzky and another Mario Lemieux. David Abisher doesn't have to replace Patty Waugh. David Abisher has to be David Abisher and be the best that he can be. And that's all we're asking of him. We're not asking him to come in here and do anything else.
The one guy I feel sorry for is David Abisher. To replace Patrick Waugh and to be playing behind these guys, he's the easiest guy to question. Look at the team. But Look at David Abisher.
A little bit to the right.
Everybody is panicking about the goaltending. Patrick Waugh couldn't play forever. Now the Avs have to advance on, and they've got to do it with David Abisher in net, with Philip Sauvé backing him up. And this is the direction that certainly Pierre Lacroix, Michel Goulet, and Tony Granato want to go in.
The so-called expert in hockey thinks that, Patrick was gone, it's the end of the Avalanche. What we did as an organization is make sure that we were securing the future in the goaltending position. And you could ask anybody in our organization, we feel very confident that we have the best brushette of young goaltenders for the future.
Outstanding.
I worked 3 years with Patrick. I get along very well with him, and he helped me so much. So it's gonna be a great day for him, and I'm gonna just appreciate everything he taught to me.
I really consider myself very fortunate to have played this game, the game that I love, and I don't know, I'm a bit nervous, but at the same time I'm anxious to go out there and see the reaction and look at the way it's going to be organized, and because I know it's going to be really well done. The Avalanche always done it the right way, and I look forward to tonight, to be honest with you.
Good evening, everyone. It is our privilege to be here tonight as the Colorado Avalanche organization will retire the jersey of the greatest goalie to ever have played this game of hockey. Patrick, again, you're a true champion of your day. Congratulations. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your number 33, Patrick Roy.
That night, it was more a feeling of, wow, how fortunate I've been for 20 years to be involved with such a special situation or such a special relationship, and to see that he was happy, that he felt good, that his family was happy. To me, that was just a great moment that night.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. I remember going to the rink for the first time with my parents and my brother when I was 8 years old. To stand here in front of you tonight, 30 years later, is priceless.
It's always fun to see that the fans appreciate what you've done over the years, and also seeing the organization, the way they've done it. I mean, it was just great.
Playing for the Avalanche, wearing this uniform the past 8 years, and working behind a group of players that was never satisfied was a great, and I mean a great honor. Also, to my roommate, an English teacher, for those 8 years, Footer. Thank you for the good times. I'm retiring with the feeling I've done everything I could do to be the best. Once again, thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much.
Okay, Patrick Waugh is gone. He is done. The number was confirmation, and I think that probably enabled David Abisher to maybe relax a little bit. And the next step everybody was waiting for was for him to steal a few points, for him to be the guy who everybody was pointing to as they walked off the ice and said, if not for him, we would have gotten zipped tonight.
Fires it right on, a save by Abisher. Oh, what a save by Abisher! Great save on Aginla.
When he played so well that night against Calgary, I think it was kind of an official confirmation that while this never will be, quote, his team, he is the goaltender, the dominant role in the crease. And I think in that sense, he's won some players over.
Well, after Patty Waugh and I, we had a nice break in the schedule, so it was a good opportunity for us, and it was the right time of year to have a little Halloween party. It was a good chance for everyone to get together and, you know, kind of do a little team bonding.
Where's Maul? Where's Maul? There he is. Most disturbing transvestite you've ever seen right there.
Those things are great to have. You know, you get to see a different side of guys.
That's just not right. It's just not right. Why would you want to do that?
The best costume was definitely mine. You know, I was the best looking guy there, or girl, whatever you want to say.
Hey, I asked him not to come to us. Oh my God.
He makes a bad girl. He does. It's yeah. It was it was disturbing.
You're not gonna show this, right?
You know, guys seriously at the rink, and you see a little bit of joking around with them, but when you get them out in an atmosphere like that, you get to see, one, if they have wives, how their wives are, you know, you get to meet people a little bit more, gel a little more. Two, just be around them and have fun.
Man, we don't have karaoke here. I'm really disappointed. Oh, Joey. Oh, jeez. That's nasty stuff. Now here's the best costume. The best costume. I'm a little offended.
Kariya dressed up as Benihana, and obviously we know he didn't really have to do much.
We need some diversity training here, guys. This is a little offensive, okay?
We didn't really want to pick on Kariya, but it was so easy, we had to.
You guys come in here and dress as ninjas when you know we have a Chinese guy on our team? Oh, no, you're Japanese.
We had a good party. It was fun. I think those things built the team together. When you get together like that, have a few beers and have fun.
Last night, some weird costumes up there, but I feel sorry for the rookies. They have to go dressed up on the plane to New York as Batman, Robin, and Wonder Woman. So it's going to be a good time for all of us.
It's easy to say I got nothing in my pockets.
I don't know if you've gotten a shot at Phil Sauve at all. It wasn't a very flattering outfit for him, obviously. With all the hair on his body, it looked a little funny.
No, they aren't laughing with me. They're laughing at me.
To be honest.
She's laughing at me.
With you.
Right.
You, always with you.
Lead the way, Batman.
Yeah. Well, you got to go farther than I do.
Just ran into the sand trap to start because he thought he was your guy. But yeah, just popped up.
Towards the front of the plane are the computer geeks, which I unfortunately am involved with. We all are connected with computers. We played Tiger Woods golf against each other.
Take a guess who's Jesper Parnevik?
Peter Forsberg is probably the worst golfer on the plane, without question. He hasn't won a game in probably 5 or 6 road trips, so he's a little bit behind. In the way back, we have, I think there's 8 card players playing Texas Hold'em. I don't know if any money's ever changed hands, you know, because I don't know if that's legal, but they play for fun.
Where are the pucks? Me and you split all this. Hey, count all those up.
Cover, where do you have? I had 2 pairs right at the bottom.
Although each player sought comfort in their distraction of choice, it was impossible to ignore the significance of the challenge that lay ahead.
It's going to be fun tomorrow. We're playing New Jersey Devils Stanley Cup champion. It's always nice to measure yourself to the best team in the NHL. And the way they've been playing since last year, I think they're the best team and they're the team to beat. So it'll be a good test for us, especially in their building.
These guys are a real disciplined team. Stanley Cup champs last year, so we got to be ready to go tonight here. Obviously very good at what they do with the trap. They hold back, they're in that box. I think this guy can gain right away. If he doesn't, if this guy pinch him, this guy's support, throw it back. No problem. We got a lot of patience.
Get ready to battle, get ready to outwork them, put your on the line, outcompete them, we'll get out of here with 2 points, all right?
Pick him up behind you, Nico! Racing back in is Breezen, waits, shoots, score! 5 seconds to go. Adam Foote is up with it. 3 and 2 and 1 last drive, and the Devils have won it.
Lessons are learned. When you make mistakes, they end up in your net, and you don't win games. That's pretty obvious that we can't play that way. So we got to make sure that tomorrow we learn from what happened today,
and you go out and you go to battle again. Okay. You're welcome.
Back in Madison Square Garden, Rangers and the Colorado Avalanche set to go.
Go, Abby. You're the man here, baby. Come on now. Come on, man. You got it. Come on. Come on, Dave. You got it.
Long way to go. 13 and a half remaining. The Avs have cut the lead in half. 2-1 now. Rangers with the lead.
Here comes the Sakic line again. Both teams going with 3 lines.
Here's Hayden. Nifty move on Pony. Moves it on Dunham. Around the net. Flips it into the crease, and it's in the back of the net. Woo!
Good job, boy. Down there. Yeah, nice job in the middle.
So here we go. 4-on-4 to start the overtime.
1 minute gone in the overtime as the Avs just keep pounding. Scratches again, fires. Oh, and the Avalanche come back from 2-0 down to win in overtime.
Guys, you learned a lot about yourselves and what work ethic means for a hockey team. And that's 20 players busting their from start of the face-off till the last second. Put this one behind us now. Remember yesterday and what bad effort and 5 or 6 players showing up to a game means. You get 20 guys every single night, you battle like crazy.
In early October, Denver's hockey faithful were anticipating an offensive assault led by a team of all-stars. By mid-November, those hopes were put on hold as a patchwork lineup became the norm, allowing the injured precious time to heal.
Right now we have a rash of injuries. We have 3 surgeries going here in the last 36 hours. We have 2 groin injuries, 4 shoulder injuries, a low back injury, and 2 ankle infections. Other than that, we're fine.
You just have to understand that's part of the NHL. A lot of other teams are going through the same thing we are, so we can't feel sorry for ourselves, or we can't say, yeah, it's okay to be in 2nd place or 3rd place or whatever. We have to have the expectations that we're still very capable to win consistently and be the top team in the National Hockey League.
You know, I came in here and I knew some of the guys like Joe and Blakey and Footer and guys like that, and their attitude towards the game kind of rubs off. I mean, guys know that once the puck drops, there's a job to do, but you know, outside of that, it's really loose, and you kind of, you know, you have this conversation all the time about, you know, would you be able to do this if you were in a 9-to-5 job? And I think the stuff that goes on in the dressing room is really the stuff that you miss when you're done playing.
Let's go, Paulie boy. Happy birthday. I'll buy you a chocolate milk after the game.
Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down. Well, you just can't reaction. You start lipping off. It's going to work all day.
You know, you're never going to find that really close-knit group where you're, you know, 23 guys that are hanging around for, you know, every day and going out to dinner and you know, traveling on a plane and doing all these things. You're never going to get that in any other kind of occupation. And that's something that you really have to enjoy while you're here, because it's not going to be here forever.
No Forsberg tonight with that groin injury, but the Avalanche do get Paul Kariya back.
10 games ago, of course, Kariya got injured. He missed those 10 games. Great to see Kariya back for the Avalanche.
If you look at the positives that may come out of this, hey, he's got time to come back nice and fresh. I think sitting out and watching our lineup and knowing how he can help us when he gets back is also beneficial. So he's going to be a big spark for us.
We just been given the official word from the Avs press staff with the injury report. It is a risk for Kariya. He will not return.
No, we just had some terrible luck so far this year with just guys going down and injuries just like coming about. I think the one thing that we got to stay positive is it's still early in the year, and we've been able to keep getting our points and play fairly well.
Into Selanne. He works in. Church, he scores! And the Avs win 3-0.
This team has hardly had its whole lineup together the whole season. It seems every game, not just one player, but 2 and 3 players.
I know, you know, the thing is that it's tough, you know. That's the worst part of this game, you know, those injuries. And
It's frustrating.
I was looking forward to just getting back in the lineup, and then for this to happen, it's disappointing. But big thing now is just to get healthy and get ready to go.
Very happy to be here. What grade are you guys? Third grade? Well, it's nice to meet all of you.
I know what a great job our guys do here. We're real proud of that. The players are involved in a lot of ways throughout the community, and they're out there, and I think that the city embraces the players, and the players love them back.
Where's the camera?
It's been unbelievable right from when we got here back in '95. We've been embraced by the whole city, and we sold out right from day one, and it's a great sports city.
What is your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show? Everybody Loves Raymond. That's fun. That's funny.
I have a good time watching Joe Sakic interact with people, because with us, he generally is so guarded, and he's so proud of himself to be called Quoteless Joe, and I've seen him in action in enough places to know he has an absolutely wicked sense of humor.
And another reason that I played hockey, I was playing soccer at the same time. My dad told me to pick one, and it was raining when I was playing soccer, so I didn't like the rain.
But boy, when you take out the tape recorder and the notebook and turn this on, he immediately steps back and turns bland. And one of the challenges is to kind of present the real Joe Sakic to the public.
You know who my favorite band is, though? The Eagles. Yes. I saw their concert. They were really good. Yeah, I don't know if you kids know the Eagles.
They've treated us real well, and all the new guys that come in, players that get traded, it's the same thing. They just love the hockey team, and they support everybody.
I don't even know what goes where. This is actually will be my first day in the house. Yesterday the movers came, and my wife and kids spent the whole day here with the movers, and she kind of dictated where she wanted things. So today I'll just probably be taking orders from her. Here, unpack this box, unpack that box, because I don't know where she wants things. Oops, wrong way. Don't even know my bedroom yet. First thing I asked was, where am I going? But when he said Colorado, it made things a lot easier. So. Do you see what you guys are on TV now? Leah.
I want to get the kitchen going so I can feed everybody first, and maybe I'll take a rest. Do the rest tomorrow.
She does everything. The hockey wife or the sports wife does everything. And I don't know if it's right to say, but she helps me play better by taking care of this stuff.
Do you need a beverage now that you work so hard? Care to sit down? Can I get you something?
No, that's all right. During the season, it's a 24/7 job for the wives, and with the kids, and I couldn't do it. You like this house? You like Colorado? Is that where you live now? Do you know the team's name that we play for? I do. What are we? Avalanche. Avalanche? All right. All right. I've been in Washington a long time, so I'm getting a fresh start, playing with some new players. It makes it exciting, and can't say enough about the organization and the players here, and so it makes it a lot easier to move and uproot the family when you have a chance for a Stanley Cup.
Packing up and moving, and it's a nice touch to have a nice TV in the bedroom and soundtrack, excellent appliance store that it is, suggested by Teemu Selanne.
Sonny's gotten this down to $39.99. I don't know if that's...
Yeah, we're probably looking more in that range.
More in that range there?
I should have known better coming here. Me and Teemu aren't exactly in the same pay bracket. So I can't bring it back in the middle.
Well, he's a comedy show sometimes, and we sometimes have to get the duct tape out to shut his mouth a bit.
Do you have DVD players?
Look at that one.
Yeah, well, it's only $99 too. Paul Kariya would like that one. I'll actually tell Kariya about that. Maybe he'll come pick it up. I just like picking on Paul. He's a good friend of mine. I'm not saying he's an easy target, but he is. Paul, what the hell are you doing? Better start wearing a hat, too.
Camera's on, here he goes.
Better start wearing a hat, Paul. Beginnings of a Propecia commercial.
We can beat up on Paul. He's just like a little brother, and we try not to. We say we're not going to, and we're gonna treat the guy right and how he's supposed to. But those bad shoes he wears, I mean.
I know it's cold out, but you can't wear boots like this. Those are the worst boots I've ever seen in hockey.
I think he's got to wake up a little bit, but we're slowly changing him.
This guy thinks a Lexus is like the best car ever made. Flip your girl the keys, dude. Seriously, get a car. With that kind of money, you shouldn't be driving a Lexus. That car's Camera's off, please. It's an expensive TV. It's an investment though, right?
Yeah, it's an investment in your entertainment.
Wow, Rob, I'm not gonna tip you. I just got news for you. My mom and dad see this, they're gonna have a heart attack.
I guess it'd be good if, like, opening footage for a movie, but for when you're just trying to get back on the ice, you know, it's tough. I mean, this year, you know, so far has been really, really difficult. I'm still not an Avalanche until I get in that action and do what I was brought here to do. I know when I do come back, you know, there'll be some hell to pay. Finally, I'm starting to feel like an Avalanche, totally, fully. You know, I got to wear a lot of the free stuff, but I haven't really earned anything yet, so this is the beginning.
What he brings is what you see. I mean, he's a gigantic man who plays nasty hockey.
Finally, I'm back, and you know, I couldn't think of a better game to come back to.
Worried about keeping up with these guys? I know it's a pretty good team right now.
I'm worried about keeping up with these guys when I'm 100% healthy. There's some fast guys on this team.
Starting, we have Pete Worrell, left. Yeah. Joe, heads up front. Scratch, footy. Yeah!
Wow.
It's battle time. Let's go. Come on, Big Pete.
Woo! That plays of hockey, boys. That's what I like to see.
Peter Worrell making his NHL debut in an Avs uniform.
You got low, Jimmy. You got low. You got this guy.
He's back. He's a big part of what we're trying to do. His physical presence, his size,
Go, Robert!
his intensity.
Get down here, boys. We're finding a way to win this game.
We can't expect him to jump in here and beat 5 people up, but we can expect him to play hard, being a smart, tough, good two-way hockey player.
And the puck kept in by Blake. Great read. Here's Blake right in. He scores! Oh, Blake! Yes! And the Avs take a 1-0 lead.
Great pressure down low.
It was too important of a game for me to go out and try to be selfish and look for a fight to get yourself into it.
Made it through game one, huh? That's all that matters.
It was my first game back, and I wanted to play. You know, I heard it was a novel idea to actually get in a hockey game. Everything here is about excellence. Everything here is about winning. If you don't win, what's there to be happy about? We're here to win a cup this year, and you know, we're not going to do that by not playing our best. The game in Calgary just looked like good old school hockey. Hard nose, doing everything to win. You know, it was a physical confrontation. I think Oluwai had asked me at one point, or a couple, I don't understand half the time what he says. It just wasn't the right time, you know, but when it is the right time, he knows where to find me.
With Worrell's return, the Avalanche featured a dangerous combination of skill and grit. But consecutive ties in Western Canada were enough for an abrupt wake-up call.
The lesson that's learned the last 2 games better be taken into the next game, and the game after that, and the game after that, and the game after that, no matter who we're playing. To win 16 games in the playoffs, you guys, it's 60 minutes from 20 guys. And we haven't got that consistently yet, but we're so good. We can not work and still win games, but you don't prepare yourself for a long haul and to win a Stanley Cup by doing that. Start preparing ourselves mentally to be the team that we need to be. I would think that after what happened in the last 2 games that you guys realize that. So that's what it's going to take the last whatever games we got, and it's going to start on Tuesday night, okay?
Milan Hajduk on Nikolai Khabibulin. Here we go. Score! On top on Khabibulin.
Since the Christmas break, the Avalanche have been the best team in hockey.
I think you look at where the team is right now with Kariya back in the lineup and Forsberg back in the lineup. This is an Avalanche team that's just really starting to show what people expected, and they still show signs that they can get even better.
Peter's been a force, his line, and again, I think there's challenges during the season. This is one. We're coming into Anaheim, first game back here for Paul, so I think collectively as a team, we want to get things done here tonight and keep pressing forward.
All right, thanks a lot. Paul, you spent 606 games with the Mighty Ducks in Anaheim. Tonight you faced them for the first time. Are you nervous, are you excited, or exactly what?
Well, I'm excited. I've got a lot of friends coming to the game tonight. I'm sure it'll be a really raucous atmosphere out there, but I mean, those are the types of games that I really enjoy playing in.
You mentioned it's going to be a raucous atmosphere. Do you expect you'll be applauded, booed, or a mixture, or what?
Well, I'm sure I'll be booed.
I did it just before I left today to make sure that everybody knew that Paul isn't on our team and hopefully will never return.
Paul, are you starting tonight?
Let's go, Paul.
Joe Sakic tracks it down and backhands it up the boards, and there you hear it. Kariya touched it for the first time and heard it for the first time.
Cowboy, Cowboy.
Here's Connor Walchuk. Now Kariya, great pass back to Blake. Tipped in, he scores! Sakic! Oh, thank you! Thank you! Thank you! So Kariya has picked up 2 assists in this third period. And the Avalanche back on top 3-2. Gerber's gone for the extra man. So the Ducks have pulled the goalie. Now goes to the half boards right in front. The score! Fedorov ties the game.
It's okay, boy.
Here's Havlin again. Havlin one-timer, and he scores. And the Ducks win in overtime.
You expected to get booed, and so it wasn't a surprise, but did it affect you at all?
No, I didn't hear it. I mean, once the game starts, I'm focusing on plays on the ice, not what the fans are doing. It's over with now, and gotta get ready for our next game.
Despite the loss, the Avalanche set a franchise record for points in the month of January, propelling them to the top of the NHL standings. However, staying there becomes the challenge for the remainder of their season.
Well, I think every game's going to mean a lot. Like I said, it's pretty close with the top teams, so every point is going to be valuable, and I think it's going to show coming down the stretch here. We're going to play Detroit a lot of times and Vancouver, and you're going to see teams getting ready and start playing like playoffs hockey coming down the stretch here.
Part 2 of the season with the Colorado Avalanche. As the NHL's fiercest rivalry is renewed,
I'll do whatever I want.
divisional foes will continue their battle for playoff positioning. A record 10th straight divisional title is part of the quest as the Avs head into their second half of the season.
Put them away. Don't stop skating. Empty the tank here the last 20 here, boys. Empty the tank here. Come on, boys.
Here we go. 2 points here, boys. Come on here.
Last game we sat back. Keep going. Come on, Scratch. Come on, boys. Hungry. Here we go, Red. Like a tray, boys. Here we go.
Their ultimate goal? Raising Lord Stanley's Cup. Again.
We don't win this game. Our dreams are shattered.
All we can do is put you in position to win. If I tell you to go out there naked, you do it.
It's you or the other guy. Win, you live, lose, you die.
Go out there and beat Army.
I'm doing the same things I wanted to do when I was 5, 6, and 7. I'm playing games.
It's that time, man. It's that time. Let's turn it up. We decide in here. Come on.
From behind, I'll hit you from behind me.
Avalanche lost to Detroit 3-2 in the last meeting in Colorado. Right now, they've got a 4-2 lead. So Detroit will have to pop it up again. Lucky will send it into the corner. Empty net at the other end. The bad pass knocked down by Datsu. Taken away by Hayduk. Cleared out by Colorado for the empty net. Yes!
5-2 win in the middle of February usually carries little significance, aside from the customary 2 points awarded to the winning team. However, a win against the Detroit Red Wings is arguably worth 4 points. The 2 Colorado earned, plus the 2 Detroit did not. First overall, 4 points ahead of Detroit, 6 better than division rival Vancouver. By all appearances, the Avs were in the midst of a stretch run that would likely establish them as a favorite to win the Stanley Cup. But by March 1st, what was once a run had been reduced to a crawl. And a team that had appeared to be on the verge of breaking away from the pack was suddenly mired in an endless rut.
There's no question we're going through a slump.
The bottom line is you can't panic. We can't second guess or question what's going on. What we have to do is get back to work and doing the little things that we did well for the first 50-plus games of the season that put us first overall at that point. Thanks, you guys.
This is the Tony Granato Show each and every Thursday on Sports Radio 950. The Fan. Coach, you just said that you'd been in a little bit of a slump. Does it kind of blow your mind that you're even leading your division with the lack of offense on this team right now?
No, I think that obviously we want to play our best hockey down the stretch. Obviously, we'd love to be healthy and get everyone back in there. And just like the first day of training camp, I'm still in the same mindset that our team's built to win the Stanley Cup and that we're doing the right things to make sure that we give us our best possible chance of doing that.
Morning, guys. Careful, Luke. What's up, T? Morning, Mikey.
I guess the biggest thing you can say is that every day that goes by for Tony, it's an experience. You gain a little momentum, then you go through a rough spot. That's where you look to the guys to bring it together, and it's a big test for a hockey club. But if you get through that test, it means at the end of the day you're a pretty good hockey club.
The other winger follows up, stays on the defensive side of the strong side wing, right? This is really when you see what your team's made of. And all the stuff we've done along the year to build the team, to build a foundation, this is when that all comes into play.
In hopes of strengthening that foundation, the Avalanche had recently added 3 new players: Kurt Sauer, Darby Hendrickson, and Bob Bugner. The coaching staff viewed their arrival as an opportunity to inject fresh talent into an underachieving team.
Milan, Rico, 2.
Everybody's got to be playing all on the same page, and if we all do this, we're going to be in great shape.
You know what I mean? If a puck goes there, we got to have guys pursuing, okay? Like tomorrow night.
This is a big challenge for our coaching staff this next month. And I know I wouldn't want to work any different place if you're just going to sit and push pucks around. And that's why, we all have a responsibility, and, we're all going to reap the benefits if we win.
The bottom line is we've got great leadership, we've got great people. We come to the rink every day with a smile on our face, knowing that we are doing everything we can to reach our goal to win the Stanley Cup. And it is done as a coaching staff. And I think that that's what's important, and I think that's what you've seen around here.
Move the ball. Move it up. He's in front of you. One more time. Nice look.
Stick up,
Finish.
stick up. Nice. Nice.
Nice save. Defense ball. Clear up.
Other hand. Oh, there you're good.
Who's up? Clear my 5.
You don't know what time hockey is now?
What?
You don't know what time hockey is?
7:30.
I'm at the lacrosse field playing a little toss with my son Dominic. Michael's practicing now. He's got to practice for his junior high lacrosse team. And after this, we're heading to Dom's hockey practice. Don't miss, Dom. It's a long run downhill, buddy.
Okay.
Get to get a few hours with the kids. Kids had the day off school today, so. And I'm just learning how to play lacrosse.
He hasn't practiced very much, so we just toss back and forth sometimes, and he's doing really good.
Thanks, Dom. We'll get him, Dom. We'll get him.
I thought I knew where that one was headed.
Is Dom ready?
Sure, he's ready. He's fast passer. He's faster than you are.
No.
Huh?
No.
He'll be the first one out, too. Quick. This is the last event today. We snuck in home after Mike's lacrosse for a little supper, checked in on Nick and Gabby after tennis, and this will be it for the day.
White and black.
Where is he?
Right there.
Yeah, white. Orange stick.
One hand
It's
on
all
the
right.
stick.
That's what Forrest does, no problem. It's like Forsberg.
Okay.
It's like Peter. Attaboy down, back of the net.
Yeah, there was no goalie.
There are days that get long. I think mostly when the team's not playing well and you're up at night in the middle of the night trying to figure out what adjustments to make. And we were fighting it a little bit. And we went through a stretch just like any other team's going to go through in any sport. And I think in the long run, I think we learned a lot about ourselves. And I really feel strongly that our team has the best hockey yet in front of it. So you sleep well at night and you feel rested and energized, and obviously down the stretch, playoffs are right around the corner. This is the time of year we all look for.
The number of injuries that the Avalanche has had this year, specifically to Peter Forsberg, who's having another year with injuries, is a sad story. Here's a guy that is the greatest hockey player in the world, best two-way player in the world. He makes such a dramatic difference in the way they play because he knows where to make the pass, he knows exactly how to lead a player, and he's going to make a profound difference because he makes everybody else better.
All the way down, jump and reach, 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 good, keep reaching. You don't have as hard a time remembering stomach thickness now, do you? I mean, it's a lot easier for you to keep. Yeah. Much better. Perfect. Aquatherapy is one of the primary purposes to try to decrease the stress that he incurs on his body, and we're trying to address his abdominal region and his core stability.
We kind of had the same injury the whole year, so every time it's kind of flared us up, we work in the pool first and then get back to the ice afterwards. And it's been working before, and I think it's going to work again.
We've done this in the past for other injuries, and it's always done real well for him.
Tomorrow night, are you playing?
Not tomorrow, no.
What are you out for?
Abdominal?
How long are you going to be out for?
In a couple more weeks, I think. It takes a long time.
The injury, it's been recurring a few times this year, and I missed games. I think it's 4 different times, and it's been frustrating. You really want to be back with the guys and playing, and sitting back home watching the guys play. It's hard, but I got to try to forget about it and try to get healthy and concentrate what I do and not think about the games too much.
With Forsberg's return to the lineup on hold, his teammates were looking to remedy their late-season slump against division rival Vancouver.
Passion is initiating tonight. It's going at them, being the fox. Let them chase you around. No sleeping tonight, boys. This is a big game, and I expect everybody to be ready to play tonight. So leave it on the ice tonight. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about plays. Listen, you know where to go. It's not about running out of your position. It's passion tonight. Everybody's got it, and this is where we turn our last 2 weeks around right here. This is our defining moment. Okay? Everybody agree with that? Perfect. Let's go tonight.
Has been exciting so far. Sakic's 26th of the year, giving Colorado the 1-0 lead. The icebreaker tonight here in Denver.
Attaboy, Daddy.
Pull out by Sakic. A little bit of room. Can't keep it there. He scores again. Just Sakic. 2-0 Colorado. The captain has come to play tonight. Power play time continuing. Allows that ball. Sakic scores. It's a hat trick for Joe Sakic on a tip-in on the power play. What a play by the Colorado captain. Hat trick time in Denver.
Despite the heroics of their captain, the Avalanche could not put an end to their home ice woes. The Canucks tallied 3 late goals to salvage a tie, extending Colorado's home winless streak to 8 games.
Things are delicate, right? At the moment, yes, they are. It doesn't feel right. Things don't feel right here in Denver right now. And with the trading deadline looming, I think everybody's a little nervous.
Vancouver, British Columbia, a picturesque Canadian city that is typically the highlight of any team's road schedule.
Trade deadline's coming up tomorrow, so you don't know who's going to do what, and you guys got to take it like that, and you just move on and you just play.
Get the inside scoop on all the deals and trades. The NHL on TSN Trade Center all day long. TSN Tuesday.
You know, it's a tough thing to deal with right now. It's part of the game, but you hate feeling like this, and you can't let it affect you. It's easier said than done, though. You wanna know what's going on, and then again, you don't want to know what's going on. So it's the way it is.
There's nothing on TV. I gotta say, I'm not too nervous about the deadline. Bobby, you're banged up.
Yeah, I don't.
You already got your trade in for this year.
Should be a rule. You can't trade more than twice in the same year.
The one thing about playing here in Colorado, I mean, you know, it's a step down to get traded to a lot of, you know, many other teams. But at the same time, for a young guy, it might not, you know, fit in the lineup, or might play a bigger role, might be beneficial for him to move on. It's not always a worst case scenario for a young guy to get traded.
That's all you could really say to the young guy. Encourage him to, you know, play his best, and you know, if that happens, usually good things happen when you're playing at the top of your game, and you know, you're working hard and you're good in the room. Good things will happen.
Send a damn message tonight, boys. We send a message.
When you're a team like this, you look to win now, and so you may have draft picks to trade, you may have prospects to trade, maybe somebody from the bottom end of your roster. And, you know, they have Worrell, they have Cummins, they have McAllister that essentially fill the same role. So if somebody's going off the roster, it might be one of those guys.
Welcome back inside General Motors Place in Vancouver for a late season battle between two of the best in the West. The Vancouver Canucks host the Colorado Avalanche in the 6th and final game of their season series. Tony Granato's had his fair share of injuries to deal with. He's had those great players, but he hasn't had them all in the lineup at the same time.
There it is, boys.
And you know, on the eve of the trading deadline, the suspicions that start to run through the building when somebody is absent from the lineup. There's a quick shot by Hendrickson, a nice save by Dan Cloutier. Another shot by Hendrickson. This one was blocked by Nolan Baumgartner and didn't get through. And Adam Foote takes the puck as the pace to this game starts to pick up. 9 minutes into the first period, 1-0, the Avalanche lead. On the goal by Milan Hejduk. Ryan Allen slammed to the boards by Connor Walchuk as he tried to clear the puck. Heinote bats at it. Riku Hall knocked the puck down to Heinote. Great save, rebound, they score. Connor Walchuk on the rebound. And he got it started with a great hit on Brian Allen and gets the goal to make it 2-0 Colorado.
It was one of those nights where so many things happened.
It was a huge game for our team. We're playing Vancouver in Vancouver. We were coming off a tough loss, a bad loss against Calgary at home the day before. We came out flying. I think we were up 5-0.
Steve Moore. And the onslaught continues. It's 5-0.
To go on top of that, we picked up Matthew Barnaby at that time. We also traded a few guys away.
Chris McAllister goes to the Rangers for Barnaby, and there's, you know, some picks involved.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm healthy. I'm good. Yeah. I'm going to a team that wants me, and I'm going to play a lot there, hopefully. I wasn't playing here, so hopefully I get the opportunity to play there. All right. Sounds good, Don. Bye.
What do you want to say to these guys? Just
good luck, win it all. Hope you get a ring around your finger, so good luck. That's it.
Adam Foote is back. They're now 2 for 8 with the man advantage as Brookbank's penalties expired. And it is 8-2 Colorado. Todd Bertuzzi after Steve Moore. Grabs his sweater, gives him a whack.
Tony, your thoughts on what happened?
The league will take care of it, and I'm very confident that they'll handle it the best they can.
Earlier today, the league announced that Vancouver Canucks forward Todd Bertuzzi has been suspended for the remainder of the 2003-2004 season, including the final 12 regular season games, plus the entire 2004 Stanley Cup playoffs.
What happened on Monday night is not hockey. We are trying to send the right message here, that this is not something we take lightly, and we want to make sure we do what we can to make sure it doesn't repeat itself. And that's what we're doing here.
So, all right, guys, what's on the table is what you see there. So the question comes, are we a better team if we do this deal in order to fulfill this goal again this year and try to be there to play in the month of June? That's the goal. It's all about identifying the needs, relying on what kind of needs do you have as an organization and trying to fill them. We have to give a great player in Derek Morris. They're not going to trade these assets if we're not going to give back quality people. So let's not kid ourselves. And how do you see it and how do you feel it? Is this the right piece for the chemistry? What do you think?
You know, we all love Mo, quality guy. And you know, they were not going to do the deal without a guy like Mo. You know, he's a top-rate guy, a defenseman.
You have to give up big assets, so we're giving up Derek. And if we're looking at the big picture, then we have a better chance to win the Stanley Cup with the guys that we're acquiring. I support that. It sounds like it's unanimous as far as we are all concerned, and if you all agreeing, we're going to go for it and do it. We just got the final word from the staff. We're going to go ahead and do that trade. All right. The trading part of our job is to try to help the players and the coaches in trying to fill their needs. Okay, I'm going to call you within 15 minutes, and they'll connect everybody together for that trade call. Talk to you later, Mike. Take care. After we're done with this trade call, we're going to go ahead and pursue the other discussion that we had on Tommy Salo and entering the playoff run. David Abisher has been wonderful, and we want to give Phil Soley the chance to go in the right direction in his career, and he's still young, and he's going to have a chance to play in Hershey a lot more. So the whole purpose is to do the right thing overall for the organization, but the end of the day is to make sure that we're there in June and we play.
All right, it's you, Annie Mount. This year's a little different for me. You know, in the past years I've been called up in and out, and you never play, so you don't really get attached to the guys. But these guys are my teammates, so you know, it's something special for me, and I had a blast. So I wish them a Stanley Cup. You know, it's I had a great time. These are unbelievable guys.
Yesterday, Matthew Barnaby was a member of the New York Rangers. a team that stood 12 points outside of a playoff position in the East, despite its all-star roster. 24 hours later, Barnaby finds himself on another team loaded with talent. But this one stands second in the West and boasts legitimate championship aspirations.
Yeah, you filled out a lot of these. Just do the first few, and then we'll have the doc do it tomorrow.
They told you my shoulders separated? No, I'm joking.
As Barnaby settled in, fellow newcomers Chris Gratton and Ossi Vananen arrived from Phoenix. An impromptu team meeting later that night marked the first official gathering of the new look Avs.
I'm sure you guys all met the new guys. This is it, so take a look around, you guys. This is our family. These are the guys we're going to war with every night. These are the guys that we as coaches and management said this is the team we want, and we got it. So the marathon's over. From here on out, it's sprint. Every day forward, it's business approach. It's we do everything we can to win at all costs from here on out.
You've got winger Matthew Barnaby. He's tough, he's mean, he has some offensive skills. Gratton, 6'4", 225 pounds. Bannon, a defenseman, he's 6'4", 225. We're talking size for the Avalanche. Salo comes in to do a great job for the Avalanche.
One!
Now the Avalanche have a line of Gratton, Barnaby, and Kariya.
What are they so terrible on you? Go down enough butterfly, leave it open, you.
And the newcomer, Ossi Vananen on defense.
Time! Time! Look at me, don't look over there, look at me. Holy look at this check sandwich.
Now Sakic, good chance, and he scores! Sakic with a rocket in the Avalanche with a 1-0 lead.
Great goal, boys. Way to move puck around.
Here the Avs into the zone again. Sakic left it. Kariya, a shot, scored, and the rebound. Adam Foote. Foote gets the winner.
Woo! Nice, boys. Way to work, Footer.
Once you get on the ice, you got to play hard. That's going to be the toughest thing, playing hard against, good friends of mine.
Again, a shot. Rebound, he scored! Kariya caught the rebound, and he's on fire. The Avalanche lead 1-0. Only Pete Olair in the middle. 39 to go in the second. Now it's Stratton, line out. Throws him down against Brad Ferentz. I'll tell you, this club sticking together. Oh, no.
Beat! Bernie! Wide, pull wide! Hey! Scratch!
Now put back on the line, and he gets it in front, and the Norwegian scores! And the game will end, and the Avalanche win it 3-2.
We got the 3 wins, yeah, no question. I think we're playing better. I mean, we're going through a stretch here where pretty much on the road for 2 weeks, so yeah, it's a good chance to get everybody together and get that chemistry.
All right, you're listening to the head coach, Tony Granato, head coach of the Colorado Avalanche, right here on Sports Radio 950 The Fan. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, Lou.
Hard to believe there's only 6 games left, eh?
Well, it's winding down, and obviously with 2 weeks ago and with Detroit coming up back-to-back, it's a playoff-type atmosphere and environment. I'm sure that'll be like that the next 2 games, and obviously it's good preparation to get ready for April 7th.
We got a great opportunity here in front of us. Puck possession's a big thing, you guys. We want to attack. They get puck possession, bang, straight at them, finish our checks.
I just look forward to stepping into this rivalry. It's huge. It's something as an opposing player watching from the outskirts that you never wanted to miss, and I'm glad to be a part of it now.
So let's have a good start, same energy, get our 2 points, we'll put the pressure on them. Let's go,
Pissed off. Here we go, Eddie.
We're chasing them for the conference, and you know, obviously, if something happens, we know we're going to be there and be ready to stand up as a team.
Well, you think I'm actually scared of you?
You, Barnaby.
Oh! What are you whining about, you piece of... Hey! Why don't you try me? Why don't you try me? You chicken.
Back into the zone. Kariya shot save made legacy.
Let's go.
Barnaby's hurt. He is sliced. Barnaby's trying to continue the fight, but he's hurt. And McCarty sees that, Bill, and stop fighting.
Is there anyone that knows how to dial a long-distance number in there?
What you want?
I just want to call my kids because they'll freak out.
Yeah.
Hello? Hey, just in case the kids are watching, I'm okay. I'm just getting stitched up now. Yeah, fine. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew it was okay. All right, talk to you later. Bye, I love you too. Thank you.
There goes Abisher. They are taking him out of there. Empty net at the other end. Couldn't be worse for them. Score! And the Detroit Red Wings put it away at a Zetterberg goal. It is 3-0.
It's a great rivalry. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. Just sometimes you come out on the wrong end.
As the scene shifted to Detroit, the Avalanche were looking to put an end to what was now a 5-game winless streak. Unfortunately, wins do not come easy in Hockey Town.
They open it up the other way. Chelios dropped it. Shot! Save on Eisenman's chance.
Behind you, Ray! Homer! Go, switch. Get me! You know better than that. Go, Paulie.
If it's Stevie Y, I'm going to go backhand. If it's not, I'm going to go forehand. Maybe not. What the hell? I'm going backhand anyway.
Whistle. Now McCarty's up with Chris Pratt.
Stay out of there. He's got a penalty. Hey, Grattan's the only guy. Adam. You're already down, man, Adam.
Nick Lidstrom working the point on the power play. 12 seconds to go in the period. Matthew Selanne. It's home! He lined up on that one, rebounds and scores!
They refuse to adjust their game to the way the defense is playing against them. They can get away with that against teams that aren't as talented as the top clubs in the league, but when you're playing a Detroit Red Wing team and you refuse to make an adjustment, you're going to lose. And that's what they're doing right now, and they've got to decide whether they're willing to stick with their game and maybe lose, or make adjustments and give themselves a better chance to win.
This is the first day we've been able to catch up and see each other. Did you miss Daddy?
Miss Daddy.
Yeah. Do you love your daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah? They go through a lot of sacrifices for me to be able to do what I enjoy, and today's just a great day for me. Is that an elephant I see?
Yeah.
Walking over here to me? People seem to get hurt a lot in this game, and there's people sitting there that love you and watch you and see you get hit with a left that I got hit from Darren McCarty with, and the end result wasn't too good.
He manages to duck a few of those punches, and this one got him. And so I ran downstairs and called his cell phone because I saw him go off the ice, and I didn't get any answer. In that 2 seconds did I hang up the phone, he was calling me. And he told me he was okay, getting stitched up, and he'd be back out. Being together for so long, I told him, just give me that 1 minute. Just call me, say I'm okay or I'm not okay, and let me know.
She understands what I do. She understands what I have to do to stay in the league. And that's who I am. That's what I enjoy to do, too. Here, sweetie. Put your... No, you got to put this one on first.
Well, the best ending, obviously, would be to bring home the cup to my family and our family and show everybody, and just to let him get the goal that he's strived for since he started.
The years fly by. You never know how many chances you have at winning it. I haven't won it yet. I've got to the conference finals a few times, and this is the year I want it to be.
By the final game of their regular season, Colorado's playoff position in the West had been secured. However, for the first time in a decade, the Avalanche would not win a division title. Faced with a meaningless game, Coach Granato focused on finishing strong and, more importantly, staying healthy.
Off the faceoff, Lyles, a shot! And a glove save by Mason, and oh, look out here. Kariya's down. What happened to him?
I mean, nothing game for both teams to have that happen is unbelievable to me, but those things do happen, and you have to deal with them and get back.
When Paul Kariya got hurt with just a couple of minutes left in the last regular season game, it really kind of described the kind of season we had all year. On the other end, I said to myself, you know, a 100-point season, it's an accomplishment that's pretty special.
We all play for this time of season. This is what our team was built for. We made a ton of changes. We added the depth and experience and size and tenacity that we wanted to. We're built to win 16 games in the playoffs. He's been killing penalties some, right? Madonna?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the top two guys.
Okay. Does his line generally go after their power play?
Yes.
Okay. So there you go. So we're going to want Grant and Barnaby and Danny ready for the shift after if they do kill it. I think confidence is one thing that I have in the group that I have to show all the time, that I believe in them, that we believe in one another. We're all going the same way for the same reason. Hey, this is what we all play for. This is what we all dream about, is getting the opportunity to compete for a Stanley Cup. I love our room. I love our team. I love our attitude right now. I love the challenge that they have in front of them. We're ready to go. We're excited to drop the puck.
It's that time, baby. It's that time. Let's turn it up. Here we go. Here we go, boys.
And we're underway from Denver, Colorado. Fans are into this right away. David Abisher. This is not his first NHL playoff game, but it's his first career start.
Get long series, boys. Me and you.
Cross ice, here's Blake, winds and fires on the tip, save and in on the rebound. Colorado scores first, and Peter Forsberg. Shot, Sakic, backhand, score! 3-0 Colorado. David Abisher is the first goaltender other than Patrick Roy to start a playoff game since the Avalanche moved to Colorado, and he is successful.
Power play here for the Avalanche as Boucher went off at 9:01 for the second power play opportunity here for the Colorado Avalanche.
Way to work, Hedgie. Way to work, Hedgie. Way to battle.
Center pass, score! Joe Sakic right in the crease, bangs it home.
Gonna own you. Gonna own you. You sucker. You sucker. You sucker.
Santos behind the net. Out to Blake, drives the shot, score! Blake again, it may have been deflected. It's a power play goal, 5-2.
Nice job. That's one more step to where we're going, right? But tomorrow it's family day, and Let's Talk talks to you. It's family day for everybody. Make sure you get your rest. You do the little things, nutrition, and you're still thinking about Monday. We're going Monday to win another game.
We are at the American Airlines Center here in Dallas, Texas. This is playoff overtime hockey. Doesn't get any better than this as we are underway. And what a difference a goal will make in this series. It'll either be 3-0 Colorado, or the Dallas Stars will be back in it down 2-1. Now it comes back to Matthew Barnaby again. He sends it between the circles, bounces out to the point, and the shot was blocked by Ott. Ott gets behind the defense. Ott is not a goal scorer, but he can be a hero here. He scores!
Game 4, Dallas once again forced the Avalanche into sudden death, setting up another crucial overtime session.
Here's Santos with it now. Santos has shown good quickness so far in this game tonight. Gets it to the forehand, takes the shot. Oh, is that in? Yes, it is. The lights on. It is an overtime game winner for Marek Santos. What a shot!
Steve Ott's goal could have really sunk the Avalanche. I think that was a huge emotional lift for Dallas. But in Game 4, Marek Svatos' double overtime goal is a huge punch back. A young guy contributing in a situation like that is enormous for them. Now going into Game 5, they got to close him out. They didn't close out Minnesota last year. Now they got a chance to close out Dallas and get some days off. That'd be huge for the Avalanche.
Crisply to the outside, now to Svatos. Looks over the front. Pretty good defensive play at the front of the net. So it's thrown in front. Score by Connor Wolchuk! And it's 2-1.
If we go back to our D, boys, can't assume that he's going to get that through. We still got to be ready to come back hard, eh?
They can throw hard on them guys. They can't get their breakout. They look for the quick breakout, boys. If you don't get on that D, they're good enough to find it. I'll finish it, boys.
This is Forsberg to the outside. Backhander. Oh, crunching it with help down. Oh, it looked like Turbo had it sealed, but it went in, and it's 3-1. Boys! That is Forsberg held up to the wall behind. Coming by Svatos again. Ragging around. Fed in front. Hayden scores!
Come boys! Come boys!
Greg.
We got him, Jeff.
Thanks, man.
We get a nice little 5 days of rest to get ready for the next one, and we go about it the same way, boys. All right? Nice job.
You enjoy this one tonight, and then we move on. That's the way it is. You know, see what happens later on, see who we're playing next round, and you start dictating everything towards them.
It's very nice outside.
In the playoffs, you don't have a lot of family time. It's all business. You're just focusing on hockey, and in between rounds, if you can have a few days just to relax and get that rest and have that family time, it's great for everybody.
Okay, what team are you guys?
Well, Avalanche.
What team am I?
Red Wings.
Okay. I'm the goalie. This is Mitchell and Chase. And our little girl Cameron, she doesn't play hockey.
Joe Sakic's what a lot of guys should be like. He doesn't cause problems for his organization. He shows up at the rink every day and works hard. And we should celebrate his career rather than bashing him for the fact that he doesn't want to do Sports Illustrated covers or he doesn't want to do a lot of TV interviews. He's a real special guy. He's a family guy. He's a committed professional to his community. Every team in the league should be blessed to have a guy like Joe Sakic in their organization.
Hey, my turn to score on Mitch.
The limelight and things like that, I never really cared about that, and that's not what I grew up playing, trying to do. I just wanted to play hockey and enjoy myself.
Oh! Saved by, who am I?
He's one of the most likable athletes of our generation, but when he gets on the ice, he wants to win. And I think that's why he's so soundly respected by everybody in the National Hockey League and the players that he plays against. Everybody loves Joe.
There are players in all sports that when it fails quickly. And I think Selanne has been on the decline the last couple of years, and it has just been more dramatic this year.
You know, we look for him in the playoffs to be a big part of our team. I don't think there's any doubt that's what he's in the lineup for. That's what he's here for. He came here to win, and he's going to have that opportunity in playoffs to step up and make the big plays for us.
We decide in here. Come on! Teemu Selanne is the third member of this forward line for Colorado. And whenever he has the puck, expect the San Jose fans to boo. And it's squirts free to Selanne. He had it poked off his stick. Selanne has mishandled the puck a number of times early. He has not looked comfortable so far. Ekman, backhand, left toe, save, rebound, Korvalov, and stuff somehow. Shot, score! 3-0 San Jose!
Teemu, sign one more, please. Thank you very much. Good game tonight.
No, it wasn't that good.
Thank you. Thank you, bro.
And a surprise, too, that Teemu Selanne, a one-time scoring champion in this league, will not be playing.
Yeah, with Alex Tanguay coming back into the lineup, the Colorado Avalanche are going in a different direction.
Lyles now. Lyles with a shot. Knockdown rebound. How did he get that one at the side of the net? The play is stopped. On top of the puck is Nabokov as Joe Sakic had to think he had the second half's goal.
He can't believe it.
on.
Although the series shifted to Denver, the momentum remained with San Jose. In Game 3, the Avs were victimized by one bounce too many, and the Sharks scored the game's only goal off of David Abisher's back. Down 3-0 in the series, a determined Avalanche team charted a bold course toward NHL history. 4 straight playoff wins.
And we go here to the overtime with the power play still underway. That one will be cleared into the corner. Offensive zone for the Avalanche here. Stepping up, but get it into the middle. Raji lost it. Score! Joe Sakic!
It's just really a matter of time with him. It might be the second overtime, it might be the third, but he's got that shot and that instinct for the game, and he's a game breaker. He's done it his whole career, and tonight was huge for us.
We're very happy we're getting a chance to go back to San Jose, and it's going to be fun. I mean, if we can win that game, it puts a lot of pressure on them.
Welcome to the HP Pavilion in San Jose, California. It's Game 5, the second round series between the Avalanche and the San Jose Sharks. Joe Sakic in overtime with the hero in Game 4. Who will be the hero for the Avalanche tonight?
We're gonna get it, boys! We're gonna get it! Way to work, buddy!
Selanne trying to wrap around. Shot, score! It's Joe Sakic from Teemu Selanne, and he's tied the game at 1. Selanne has really come on now. You get the sense he's really been challenged. You can see it coming today, and he sets up the game-tying goal. Center, Sakic shot! Score! Super Joe does it again! The Avs are still alive! They're going back to Denver for Game 6! Super Joe from Peter Forsberg, and the Avs win in overtime. They can still do it!
Good job, boys. Good job. Way to work. Way to work. Pete, great job. Connell, great job. Nico, or Danny, good job. Way to work, Kurt. Hadji.
We're really happy with this win, and gotta be happy today, but it's a new game on Tuesday, and we've got to get ready for that one. Thanks, Peter.
That's why he's our captain. You know, Joe came up huge in games 4 and 5 with 2 big overtime-winning goals. He's been doing that all year for us, and you know, tonight I'm just looking forward to getting back in the lineup and helping our team win the game.
Centering pass, deflected in the air, shot, down close, and scored! 1-0 Sharks! And a 2-on-1 the other way, maybe. Ricci coming. Ricci looking far side, the move into the middle, a shot, score! Jonathan Cheechoo! And it is 3-0 Sharks!
First of all, they executed their game plan perfect. It's the same as ours, you guys. Get it behind you deep, get a forecheck going, finish your checks. The only thing they're doing way more aggressive is their DR, they're pitching all the time. So wingers, we have to do a better job. We have to want to get the puck up. Let's get skating now. This is where we take it, man. Moving our feet off here. We playing there at the same way we did the other night. All right? Oh,
wow. 34 seconds left to go in the third period. Colorado Avalanche. Desperation now becomes the word. Down by 2 in this must-win game. 12 seconds left to go.
It ain't gonna happen.
Congratulations, San Jose. Conference final, first time they win it 3-1.
You know, it's, there's nothing you can say right now that's going to make anybody feel any better. But, you know, proud of every one of you guys. You know, we came up short from what we wanted to do. But, let's move on. You know, like I said, I wish I could tell you that I know what to say now, or I was prepared to say something, but I thought we'd be playing for another month. Right? Okay, so you guys got the room to yourself. I'll see you guys in a little while. Okay?
It was a wonderful group to be associated with. You know, like I said after the game, I didn't expect it to end, so you don't have anything to say. No words come out.
In this series against the Sharks, we couldn't even play like the level we can play. We're terrible. And we didn't deserve to win this series. I don't know why we couldn't do it.
There's ups and downs in the season and in a playoff run, and we just got too far behind in this series. And, you know, it's very disappointing, but there's not much we can do now.
I don't think anyone thought that tonight we wouldn't be boarding a plane tomorrow morning to go to San Jose. And, you know, it's going to sink in a couple weeks when you're not playing and you're at home and there's nothing to do. And that's probably the toughest part.
The way I look at it, it was a disappointing season. You know, Teemu and Paul came here, you know, Bugner, Barnaby, Gratton, we had a great team, and it just ended like this. And the way I see it was a very disappointing season.